Hi everybody, happy Wednesday. It's Wanda. I hope everyone's having a great day, a blessed day. And today I'm gonna make something really special. I'm gonna make some lasagna. Okay, so my water already started boiling. I have all the cheese grated. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw my noodles into the pot and then I'm gonna show you how I make meat. I like to crisscross them when I put them in. Yes, that's one that's deal now. One that always dropping something. Okay, put them in. I don't know why some of them are broken. Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna drop them in the water. I'm gonna use probably about a box and a half since I want like maybe 2 layers or let's see 3, depending. We'll see how it goes. But there goes my I don't feel good today, a little sicky, so I'm disoriented, but we still gotta eat, right? Okay, so there we go. Just throw them in there like that. They'll go down eventually. And let me pick up the bag. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna leave that there, and what I'm gonna use is I have 4 pounds of meat. I'm gonna be using 3 pounds of meat. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop them right in. That's 2 pounds, and then I'm gonna drop another pound in there. So I'm gonna be using like 3 pounds of ground beef. I'll save the other one because I have another video that I want to do. Oops, not you. I have another video and I'm going to be using this on another video. I'm going to put this in a little baggie later, but for now I'm just going to leave it right there. And what I want to do is I want to cook my meat before I throw in the sofrito, just so it can hold on to more flavor. Okay, so I'm just going to start breaking this up a little bit. This is going to be done so fast. So I'm just going to brown the meat. Okay. I didn't put any seasonings to it. I already have, I brought this ragu, which I never do. I usually buy my own tomato sauce and I prepare it myself to my liking. But I brought this one today just so I could put on the bottom of the pans before I add the noodles. So I have that. And this is the sauce that I'm going to use, which is regular tomatoes. I put them in my blender. I have so many. I have a few there. Okay, I'm just going to put these aside because I think a box and a half is enough. I have my sofrito here. So basically, I'm just going to give this a few minutes to brown. See, they slide right in. After a few seconds, they'll just go down. No need to break them or anything. Just leave them like this. Stop clicking. Yeah, just leave them like that. So we'll leave them like that, and we'll continue with the meat. You're gonna like this recipe. You have to try it. I make the best lasagna. I make really good lasagna. You're gonna like this. Okay, so the only thing that I don't have is I don't think I have any more of the Parmesan, the grated Reggiano. I think I'm out of that, but it's okay. I have my mozzarella, and I have my ricotta, which is the most important part. Mozzarella, ricotta, you're good. Okay, so this is going to take a few minutes. I'm just going to cook this down for another about 5 minutes or so. I'll be right back. Hi everybody. Okay, so you see this ground beef is already mostly cooked. There's hardly nothing left. It just has a lot of liquid that it dropped out, and I don't want any of that, so I'm gonna try to strain this. My pasta is already done. See, just leave it alone, leave it right in there. Perfect. So look at this. See all that water, mostly water in here. So okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my pot holder, my little let's get this. I'm just gonna drain some of this. I'll be right back. Gotta drain the water out. Okay, that's good. So that's it. The water's out. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add my sofrito into there. And then I'm gonna add some ingredients. I have another bag of reserves. Okay, so I'm gonna throw that in and okay, so I'm gonna add a little salt to that. Just a little salt. Okay, and I didn't add any salt to my water. I'm gonna shut this off so I can drain it. So I added some salt. I'm gonna add a little bit of adobo to this. Not much, just a little adobo. I'm gonna come in with some seasonings, the butter, garlic, and herb. I'm gonna add some of that. And our black pepper. Let's get the black pepper in there. Okay, so one more thing, I need my sazon. I'm just gonna add one little packet of this. I don't need a lot. So, there we go. Okay, so that's about it. For now, I just want to make sure that all these ingredients get blended in really good. I'm going to change the spoon because I don't want to scratch my pot. Let me get the spoon. Okay, not the spoon, but this. There you go. See, now my sofrito's cooking. Once this is all done, it smells delicious. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the tomato sauce once I don't see any more chunks of sofrito in there, because I still have like little balls. I just want to make sure. Had it out for a few minutes to see if it defrosted, but that's okay. It'll finish off right here, defrosting. There you go, very nice. Okay, here we go. Now we're cooking. Okay, so that's it. What I want to do is I'm going to drain my water. Let me get my pot holder. Okay, I got this pretty one right here. This pretty one right here. Let me just drain this water out really quick. And I'm going to add some cold water. So, I'm going to add some cold water because I don't want them to cook anymore. So, I'm just going to let them sit in the cool water for a few minutes. And then oh, it's the bag. Check the bag on the bed. So, yeah, I have it in water. Okay, okay, that's it. I just put it in cold water. I dumped the hot water, and I put it in cold water. What I'm doing is just trying to stop the noodles from cooking anymore. Okay, so we did that. Okay, so this is ready. I could see that all the sofrito has broken down already. And like I said, I have my tomato sauce here that I put into the blender because it was just tomatoes. And I'm going to add a lot of this to this. I want it to be nice and saucy. This is like a 28 ounce can. And I might just use all of it because I want the pasta to be really saucy. So, see that? I'm going to add a little bit more. Okay, there we go. It smells good. All that is cooking in there really nicely. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that cook. We want the sauce to cook. The sauce is not cooked. I think I should add all of it. I'm just gonna add all of it. This is like a 28 ounce can. It's a big can. It's like this. I use this big can. And this has like 28 ounces, but that's what I need. So I'm just gonna cover this up and I'm gonna let it cook for like maybe about 5 minutes. That's all it needs, is about 5 minutes. Okay, that's really well mixed up, incorporated, really good. So my pot is dirty. Okay, so you see that's coming to a boil now. I'm just gonna cover it up. Okay. So I have my pan heat, my cover. I And I'm just gonna cover this up right now. And I'm gonna drain my pasta. It's still a little hot. I don't want it hot. I'm cooling off the pasta with cold water. Okay, so there I drained my pasta, and I'm just gonna leave it right there for now. I have my cheese, my pasta sauce that I'm gonna use there, and I can get rid of this. I'll clean this up right here. And let me see what else I need. I need to get my mozzarella. Okay, I need to get my pan. Let me get my pan. Okay, got my pan. Just give it a quick rinse. Okay, so I'm gonna be cooking my lasagna in here. Let me try it up a little. And I need a towel. Make sure this doesn't slide. Okay, so there we go. We're all set. And like I said, we're just waiting on the meat. It's coming to a boil now, which is really good. That's what I needed. And we shall wait. While I wait, I'm gonna open up my ricotta. Okay, so got my ricotta open, and I'm gonna open up my jar of sauce. This is a chunky mushroom sauce. Okay, so we'll leave that there. And I have my mozzarella here also. So I'll move this pan out the way so you can see how I prepare it. I just gotta get all my things in order. Okay, there's good. And oof, I'm a little out of breath. I got a little cold going on here, but we have to eat. Okay, so let's give it a peek, because I know it's rapidly boiling. See, very nice. I'm just cooking up the sauce because the sauce is not cooked. It's cooking now with the sofrito and all the seasonings I put. It's cooking. I can see it still has like a little bit of oil in there, even though I took it all out. But that's okay, because it'll just keep my pasta from not sticking. So we're gonna do that. Okay, let me put that there. And so let's wait a few minutes. Like I want to start it off is I like to take a little bit of sauce and I like to put it on the bottom of the pan, just like this. Okay, not too much, just a little sauce, because this is the sauce, but I just wanted to coat the bottom of the pan. And you can see it has nice pieces of mushroom in there. See, just wanted to give it one quick little coat. And that's perfect there. You don't need a lot. So this is gonna be done in a few minutes. I would say about another 2 minutes. So while that's cooking, I will take my lasagna and I will start layering it. Okay? I hope you could see that. Can you see? Let me look in the camera and see if you could see. Okay, good, you could see. You could see. Alright, so I put one there. And now I take my lasagna and I'll open it up. And I'll put a few layers on the bottom. Just like so. I want a nice little base on the bottom. So we're gonna add one more. You can fix them up. Okay, there we go. That's good. So now that I have my pasta there, the next step is the meat. So I just gotta wait until the meat, I have to wait until the meat is prepared. Okay, so just gonna give it 2 minutes. Look at these beautiful eggplants that I got. Aren't they gorgeous? They're really beautiful. And what am I gonna do with these? I'm gonna make some chicken cutlet eggplant parmesan. So I'll take the eggplant and fry them up, take the chicken cutlet and I'll fry them up, and then I'll put this and I'll add some cheese, put it in the oven, and make chicken cutlet eggplant parmesan. They're huge. Okay, so I got that. I also got a few things from the veggie store today. I got another pack of little Brussels sprouts. They were good. They were only $1.99 a pound, so that wasn't that bad. I think it was $1.99 a pound. I also got a big bag of potatoes. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that yet. I got some cauliflower. The cauliflower was 2 for $3, so I brought that. And I also have some garlic over here. So just a few veggies because they didn't have any veggies, and I like to incorporate vegetables into the food. So you see this oil? I don't want that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a bowl. And I'm just gonna scoop out some of the oil. I don't really want that much oil. And you can see it, it's right on the top. You can just pass the spoon real softly on the side and you can get some of that oil out. I don't mind a little bit, but a lot is too much. See, that's oil. Okay, so I'm getting it out. Okay, we don't want to get rid of the meat. Okay, this looks good. Okay, that's good. See that? Oh, that is extra oil. I didn't want that, so the meat sauce looks really good. I don't put sugar in it. You can put sugar in it, but I like it just like this. I like savory, not sweet. So, like I said, this only takes a few minutes to cook. I can leave it uncovered. While I leave it uncovered, it dries up a little bit, which is a good thing. Dry up some of the liquid. Has a lot of nice sauce to it. Okay, so I think this is good just like this. The sauce is already cooked, so I'm gonna shut off the heat. I would put olives in here sometimes because it gives it a good Spanish taste to it. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some meat and I'm gonna bring this a little over so there's no accidents. Okay, put it right there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start scooping some meat into my mixture, like that. Okay, so there we go. I'm just gonna add a little bit more. Okay, so that's good. See, that's a good size meat. See, I put enough meat in there. So now what I want to do is I want to add some ricota. I need a spoon for this. I'm gonna spoon it out. How I did is just grab one big spoon like this, and I'll just cut little pieces off like that, and just put them randomly all over. It's gonna squish down when you put the cheese on it and the other lasagna noodles, so it'll get squished down. So it doesn't matter if it's a little chunky like this. Okay, so go like that. Good. Delicious lasagna. Okay, so grab another spoon, and again, just throw little pieces in there. And I think I have it where I want it to be there. See, that's good. It has it all over. just take a little bit more and put some right here. Make sure it all has some. A little bit right there. Okay, so that's how that looks right there. So, and like I said, this is all going to spread out. It's going to mix in there really good. So now what I want to do is I want to take my cheese, and I'm going to throw some cheese on top. A lot of cheese. I got 2 packages of cheese here, so I guess I'll use one for the bottom, one for the top. My back hurts. I'm leaning over. Okay, so that's it. Now, I'll take my lasagna noodles again, and I will start layering them right there. Like that. This one doesn't need so much because it's just the middle, and it's all going to keep together. So this is good like this. See? Perfect. Now I'll repeat the process. I'll grab some meat and I'll throw it in here like this. And like I said, I think this is going to be a 2-layer lasagna. Nice and meaty, very hearty. Okay, I think that's good enough there. Just grab a little bit more. I just don't want to take the oil or the liquid. You know, if you add too much liquid, the lasagna gets really wet. You should wait about 10 minutes anyway after you take it out, at least 10 minutes, just so it can sit there and you know, the water can get sopped up back into the noodles. So I'm going to get rid of this pan here. So I'm done with that. And then we're doing the same process again. I'm going to grab my ricotta and I'm going to add some here like that. There you go, that's delicious. I love ricotta, I love calzones. I make homemade calzones also. I'll do that in another video. Yes, that just did fall down there. That's okay, plop it back in there. That's it. Okay. So, there we go. I think that's good. It's gonna be nice and creamy. And I'm gonna turn my oven on. Okay, because this is going right into the oven and it's going to be there for like 25 minutes, I would say. 25, because everything basically is cooked and hot already, so just want the cheese to melt. Okay, I think that's good. I put enough, yes. Okay, so we're going to put this to the side and then we're going to grab our mozzarella. I'm going to throw that in there. That cheesy, oh so pleasy. Okay, so that's a good amount. See, so now that we have that there, look how big that is. Looks like there's hardly any room anymore for the rest, but we'll make room. We'll flatten it down. And I think, honestly, I think a box and a half is really too much, because there's going to be a lot of leftover noodles, which is not a problem because I can always use it for something else. I'm frugal that way. So here we go. Let's just put this on here. Okay. See, there's a lot of pasta left over. I should have used one box, but this is okay. Like I said, we can use it for something else. Okay, so we just put 2 more. Make sure I get these pushed over to the side. There, like that. And here we go. I think it would probably, we'll need another one. I think this is good like this. Or if I do put another one, oh, here's a half of one. You can put that half, put it in there. Let's find the other half now. Okay, here it is. So here's another half. And there you go. So now that the pasta is ready, I'll add a little bit of sauce onto the top. Like so. And I'm going to add a little bit of garlic. I want to have a little bit of garlic taste to the sauce. I need some garlic. Oops, that was a lot of sauce. That's okay, I'm going to spread it out. Okay, hold on, give me some over here. Okay, that's good. Thank you, helping hand. Okay, so I have the garlic. And I'm just going to add a little garlic on top, like so. And then I'm just going to take the rest of the mozzarella and I'm just going to throw it right on top of the lasagna so I can have some nice layer of meat, of cheesy on top. Now I'm not going to cover this. I'm just going to leave it in the oven just like this. That looks good. So into the oven it goes for about 25 minutes and I'll be back. For me. Hi everybody, I'm back and I'm about to take the lasagna out. Let's see how it looks, okay? Oof. That is bubbling up. That looks really good. Doesn't that look good? Can't do anything to it yet, but I'm just gonna let it rest for a few minutes because if you could see right there, has a little bubble action going on. And what I want to do by waiting is for it to, all the water that has been released from the noodles, I want it to be sucked back up in so they could be nice and tender. It has these crispy little edges. So I'm gonna give it about, I would say about 5 minutes or 8 minutes, and then I'll be back and cut you a piece. Okay. Okay, everybody, I'm back. And this has been resting for like 10 minutes. So I'm gonna give it a cut and see what it looks like. I'm gonna grab my knife and a spatula. I don't know what I'm gonna need. I'm gonna bring out all the hardware because I don't know what I need. See? I brought out all this hardware. All that hardware. Let me get my pretty plate. And excuse me. Not feeling so good. So this is how it looks. And I'm gonna start giving it a little cut right here. It has, like I said, if you let it sit, it kind of like absorbs the water again. But this piece is hard because it got a little toasty right there. Okay, like this, like that, and we do like this. It's nice and separated everywhere. Nothing is sticking. I just hope it cooperates. Let's see. Which hardware should I use? This one? Let's see. Helping hand. Can you hold this plate? I need a helping hand. I got helping hand. Watch. It's coming. See the helping hand? Awesome helping hand. So I'm going to go in like this. And this side is already cut up. Just make sure. And there we go. And it does have a nice cheese pull to it. See that cheese pull? Now that's a masterpiece. And there you go. Look at all that cheese. Nice, right? I hope you liked the video. I hope you make this recipe. I hope your family likes it. And please like, comment, and subscribe. Love you guys. Have a good day. Bye.